Good morning. Good morning. Why are you silent? You are not saying good morning. Right? You are not saying good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, let us start our revision classes for Advanced Management Accounting, December 2024. This lesson or this video is appropriate for students who are taking ATD, CPA Intermediate, CPA Advanced level, students who are taking degrees, that is including those who are taking masters and PhD, those who are doing research and the like. Now, let's go to our question, and you can pause your video and you see how that paper looks like. As far as KASNEB is concerned, this is chapter 2, which deals with cost estimation, and this question is testing least square method as well as high-low method. Now let's go straight to our question, and we see the solution for this question. Now you are told the management of Mario Processing Company Limited wishes to obtain a better cost estimate to evaluate the company's operations more effectively. The following information is provided to you for analysis. You are given the year 2023. The months are here from January to December. Those are 12 months. That is what we'll be referring to as our N when using the regression method. Then we have equivalent production in units, which are from January to December. Now these are units, and this represents X, what you find in the X-axis. And then we have the overruns, which you usually find in the Y-axis. This represents the costs. Now, you are told, number one, using high-low method, formulate the overhead cost function in the form of y is equals to a plus bx. You have the steps that you use to estimate these overruns using high-low method. You usually you go to the x-axis and you identify the highest number. Now give me the highest number. Maureen, you can give me the highest number.
1,690.
1,690. Remember, you always start with the x-axis. Basically, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So this is the highest number. It corresponds with 15 to 80. Then identify the smallest number here in the x-axis. The smallest, give me that.
834.
834 is that. It corresponds with
9150.
9150. So when using high-low method, you just identify those 2 points there. And it is one of the disadvantages of using high-low method, because you ignore other information. You are only concentrating with only 2 points, the highest and the lowest. Now the first step, as you can see here in our calculations, using high-low method, you take the highest value in the y-axis, and that is, you can call that y1. The highest figure there is 15,280. This figure here is the highest value in the y-axis. You minus the y2, the lowest value in the y-axis is 9150. That is what you have done here. 15,280 minus 9150. That is the highest value in the y-axis minus the lowest value in the y-axis, divided by x1 minus x2. x1 means the highest value in the x-axis, which was 1690, minus the lowest value in the x-axis, which is 834. So that's how you get the B, the slope. If you work out this one, 15,280 minus 9150 divided by 1690 minus 834, you get shillings 7.16. That is B, that's the slope. Then A, how do you get A? Now A, because you know our equation should be y is equals to a plus bx. Already we have y, the highest value, and also y as the lowest value. You can use any, you can substitute y with any as either 15 to 18 or 9150. Now let's try 15 to 18. Y is equals to A plus BX. Why? If you take 15 to 18 is equals to A is what we are looking for, plus B. B, we have calculated our B as 7.16x. We multiply by, now we have B because we are saying BX. 7 BX, B is 7.16x. X you can multiply by 1690, which is here. We have taken our Y as 5 to 18. Then you multiply by 16, by 1690. Now, you can work out that one. That is 15 to 18 is equals to 12,100 plus. I think after multiplying this one, you got this one there. Then you can get the value of A. 15 to 18 minus 12,100. What do you get? It might be. You got what?
3177.
3177. Yeah. So the answer now for number A, that is using high-low method, formulate the overhead cost function in the form of y is equals to A plus bx. The answer is there. A is that 177, which we got from here, then plus 7.16x. So you should be able to calculate the value of y at any level of output. So if, for example, you are told, what is the cost if we produce 100 units? You just take that 177 plus 7.16 times 100. So at any level of activity, we should be able to calculate the value of y. So that is the answer for number 1. The number 2, using the regression method, estimate the overhead cost function. Now, that is the same as least square method. We just need to know the formula for calculating B and that for calculating A, and then you substitute your numbers. Now, using least square method, you note that this part, and this part, they will be given by the examiner. So you put another column here for xy, where you multiply x by y. So you have to get this column there by multiplying x by y. Then summation, you add all of them. The other column that you include is x squared. That is, you square these numbers. You square these numbers, for example, this one, you square this one. This one, you square this one. And then you add them downwards, you get this one. So make sure you have summation of x, summation of y, summation of xy, summation of x squared. Because your formulas will require those numbers. Now, b, how do we calculate b? N summation xy minus summation x summation y over summation x squared minus into brackets summation x into brackets squared. So you substitute. N, we said it 12 is 12, the 12 months. So 12 times summation x squared is here. Summation x. This one,
Yes.
Yeah, 166 is here. Minus summation x, summation y means you multiply. Summation x times summation y divided by 12. Summation x squared is here. Minus into brackets summation x squared. Summation x means what? We square 186. So when you work out all that, you get your b as 6.48. Then a. So once you have gotten your b, the other part is getting your a. A is given by summation y minus b summation x over n. Summation y, you have it here. Summation y is here. 1.6, 5.5 minus b. Already you have b here. 6.487. B, you multiply by summation x. Summation x is here. You multiply by this one. And then you divide by n. N is 12. N is 12. So if you work out that, the answer which you get will be, I got some answer somewhere.
Up
That's
there.
7.
That's 709.
Yeah, that's 709 is your A. So by answering part 2, we got y is equals to A plus bx. which is at 709 plus 6.48. So at any level of production, we should be able to get Y. That is by multiplying by X at any level of output. So that is the end of that. I'll leave part 3 because we'll cover that next time. They were asking the coefficient of determination has been determined to be 0.913. Interpret this result. Now let me read one answer here for you, even though we have not covered that. But I think this one will help you. Now, when they say that 0.9, is that what they have said? Percent. What does that one mean? Now, somebody give an answer here. Find out whether this person was right or wrong. That is the first thing that you tell me. R square is used to compare two variables, i.e. the dependent and independent variables. When R square is greater or equal to 0.5, then you say that 91.3%, I think that is what they have given. They have told us 93.1%. 93.1%.
91.3.
91.3. Oh, 91.3%.
Yes.
Changes in the dependent variable are explained by the independent variable. So 91.3% has been explained. The remaining is unexplained. And you know what is remaining? What's remaining? 6.9%, something like that, to make it 100.
Yes.
So 93.1% has been explained. The remaining, to make it 100%, is unexplained. That is the meaning for that, and I think the answer is correct. So that is the end of that discussion. So you can just have this solution here. If you have any question, you have my number 0727. I write it here. I think you can see it. 0727 871093. Now that is my number. My number is there. It's not part of the calculation. This number is not part of the calculation. The calculation is here. So you can subscribe to our YouTube and you can get more solutions to these most recent past papers for the purpose of revision. So we will take the next question, next lesson. Thank you very much. My name is Mr. William.